What if I tell you that you can heal from that terrible relaxer burn in 2 days with just one particular ingredient? So are you tired of a terrible relaxer burn? Do you want to cut your hair because you had a relaxer burn? Are you regretting relaxing your hair? So in this video, I'm going to share my story with you, as well as tell you how I was able to go from this to this in 2 days with just one solution. So if you're interested in this video, why not sit right back there and watch me. I'm going to have this conversation like I'm seeing you, like we are sitting together, I'm talking to you and you are listening to me. So my story goes like this. 12th October this month was my birthday. So before that 12th, I was really planning for this year's birthday in a different way. So I had plan of going to photo shoot. I had plan of braiding my hair, like braiding the most beautiful hair style. So I had plan of cutting cake. I had plan of partying. I was planning this birthday stuff for like 3 months before the time, because I like to plan my things ahead of time. So my beautiful plan was to relax my hair on the 1st of October in order to carry it for like 1 week before I could braid it. So on that fateful day of 1st October this year 2024, I went to salon to relax my hair. So I had no clue that my hair was gonna burn. So reaching salon, and the hairdresser started relaxing my hair, and I needed to carry it for some minutes, right, before I could wash it. So during the process of carrying the relaxer on my hair, I discovered that my scalp was burning. My scalp was burning, not really my hair. So what really happened, I had to draw her attention that, babe, you should come and wash this thing off. She started washing the hair. That was when I started noticing that, oh, it is really true that my scalp burnt. So after washing the hair, I headed up to dry it as normal as usual. She dried it and I went home. I paid her and I went home. So getting home, normally once I leave the salon, especially when it comes to relaxing of hair, I like to go home, wash it again, because it usually smell relaxer. No matter how I wash my hair in the salon, I usually like to go home and wash it again. So when I got home, I went into the bathroom to wash it again as well as braid. So immediately I carried the water close to my hair. It was paining me so bad, and I did not still realize the level of the burn. So I had to pause. I did not wash it. I had to extend it till the next day. Okay, then I had to bathe. I went to bed that day. The next morning around 3 a.m. I was having fever. Just like that, I started having fever. I started having headache. So I woke up to drink water, only to find out that my pillow was soaked. I was like, where is this thing coming from? Quickly I touched my head and it was full of fluid. I rushed to my mirror, only to find out that the fluid was coming from my head. That was when I realized that the relaxer really damaged my scalp. At that point, I didn't know whether it damaged my hair, but I was so sure that it damaged my scalp. The whole thing was irritating me. I headed up to the bathroom to wash off the hair. I washed my hair that early morning, and the next thing I did was to apply Vaseline, which I know that Vaseline do work when it comes to relaxer burn. But I didn't know that relaxer burn has different types. Didn't know. So I started applying the Vaseline and my hair started irritating me. My scalp started irritating me. I was like, why is my scalp irritating me? I didn't know that it was the Vaseline, because that was not the first time I apply Vaseline on my scalp whenever I have a relaxer burn, because normally relaxer burn is very common. Usually happen at the front corner of our head, because that's the neatest part of our hair. So fast forward till the next day, nothing was working. The third day, nothing was working. The fourth day, nothing was working. Meanwhile, I kept on washing my hair because the bun started producing more fluid than the previous day. Then I had to wash my hair again. I had to apply shea butter and Vaseline. Nothing was still working. My birthday was on 12th. The relaxer bun happened on the 1st. Second, nothing was working. Third, nothing was working. Fourth, nothing was working. Fifth, nothing was working. I was what's the word? I was down. Seriously, I didn't know what to do because I already had plan of how I was going to celebrate that day. I had plan of having to snap my pictures like 4 to 5 days before the day. So the 5th day, no healing. That was when it got to me that this thing is not ordinary. Like, what I mean is, the bun was supposed to be given another attention apart from giving attention of applying Vaseline and shea butter. On the 6th day, nothing still happened. No healing, nothing. It wasn't healing. The wound was so obvious. I couldn't wear wig. I couldn't sleep on a hair bonnet. I was having fever. I was having headache. I was having catarrh, and I was carrying wound on my head. Plus my birthday that was very close. I was emotionally down. I didn't know what to do again. I was confused. I didn't know what to do. And 1 week after, the wound was still fresh. Nothing was healing. No healing. When I'm saying this thing, it seems like nothing really happened. But what happened to me was a very terrible burn. It was a very terrible wound. It was a very terrible experience, something I've not experienced in my entire life before. I've experienced burn, but not that type. That type was deep. I wasn't going out. I wasn't socializing. I wasn't leaving my gate. I was just inside my house, my compound. Because you know how Nigerians behave now. If I carry such wound and go out, maybe enter a public vehicle, they might think I have one sickness or the other. So I did not go out during that period. I've tried my human strength, it didn't work. I had to pray and tell God, please, just tell me this one thing I will do and everything will be okay. So fast forward to 4 days before my birthday, nothing was still working. At this point, I don't want anything photo shoot again. I don't want anything braiding of hair again because no need to worry the scalp again. The scalp is already bad. Then after saying that prayer, and that was it, the next day it just came to me, go and buy aloe vera. I was like, yo, go and buy aloe vera. Okay. I went to market and I bought fresh plucked aloe vera. I'm not talking about aloe vera, processed aloe vera you buy in the supermarket. No, I am talking about planted aloe vera. You see it live. They cut it for you in the market. That's the one I bought. Then I got home, it was late, I couldn't apply it. Even though I didn't want to braid my hair, I didn't want to do anything, but I sure needed to still sit out with friends, you know, even if it's to just wear a wig, you just cut cake like that. Next morning, I washed my hair, I air dried it and applied the aloe vera. After applying the aloe vera that morning, by evening, I checked my scalp on the mirror. God, I don't need to say this one with low tone. The scalp, the wound, the burn was dried. It was dried, it was shrinked, like the healing was so quick. I was like, God, is it how your work is? I said, okay, thank God, but let me still be watching. The next day, it was still remaining 3 days. I'll be sure you're counting. The next day, I woke up and I went to my mirror to check myself. Girl, What I'm telling you, this aloe vera penetrated into my skin and killed those things that was causing those fluid. It dried the wound. I got my instant healing. When I say 2 days, it wasn't up to 2 days, but for video's sake and for you to believe, because if I say 24 hours, I don't think you will click on this video. That morning I was scratching, like I was peeling off the dead skin. I was seeing the dead skin that looked something. It wasn't pure white, but it was close to white. You know, when your skin is like, the dead skin is dead on the upper surface of your skin, that you can peel it off, you understand? That was how I was peeling off the dead skin off from my scalp that following morning. It was remaining 3 days. The healing was very fast. The day before my birthday, which was on 11th, I had to go to salon and fix my hair. So I didn't end up braiding my hair. I did not do anything braiding because at that point I didn't want to disturb my scalp again. It was already going through things, and it went through things. I had to do fixing instead of braiding. So that is the end of the story. The moral of this story is that if you are struggling with scalp burn, scalp itching due to the use of relaxer on your hair, you went to salon to relax your hair and you went home with a terrible wound, you have applied Vaseline, it didn't work, you applied shea butter, it didn't work, you have used oil, any type of oil, it didn't work, please go get you freshly plucked aloe vera and apply on your hair. It will shrink it, it will give you instant healing. So if you're struggling with any of that, this one particular water plant is going to heal you from it. That's why I said from the early beginning of this video that I'm going to tell you that's one thing that you will do that will get you healing from a terrible relaxer burn. Again, I want to add to this, even if you don't have relaxer burn but you have visited salon to relax your hair, once you get home, please apply aloe vera on your hair. It will help you. It will help you from so many nonsense. It will help you from itching, from hair damage, because that relaxer is made of harsh ingredients that are harmful to the hair. I know that relaxing of hair is just there to soften your hair, make it very easy for you to comb, and it's just to shine your hair, and yeah, but at the same time it's bad. Yeah, at the same time it's bad. It can lead your hair to damage, to itching and all of that. That is why you need to apply aloe vera, because this thing, I tell you, this thing is very, very good. It stopped me itching, it healed me just within a twinkle of an eye. So if you relax your hair, is very, 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 very important. And please apply aloe vera, whether you have scalp wound or you don't have scalp wound, just apply aloe vera gel. It's going to help you. Okay, I hope finding this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. And make sure you subscribe, comment, share this video to people that may need it. You never can tell, somebody might be dying in silence somewhere. People are going through this thing every day, every month, every week without even opening up. They are going through scalp burn, scalp damage, they are going through itching, they are going through so many things, but you never can tell. So when you share this video, I believe you will help somebody. Okay, so I'm going to see you in my next video. Make sure you take care of yourself, and from me to you, I say one love. Bye guys.